Hey everybody, welcome back to another video with your casual keyboard guy. Today's lesson is going to be on the song titled Daydreaming by Aretha Franklin. This song is being sponsored by my subscriber Brian. Thank you for the donation, my friend, and let's get into this one. I'll play through it a little bit. You know me, I'll break it down. So let's go. So it's pretty much the same thing over and over again. And then they just ended with the All right, so let's get into the breakdown. It starts off with this like a kind of like I guess a chromatic walk up off of F. So basically, you got this F. You can put it anywhere in the bass. This F's, and they do this chromatic walk up. Now I'm not sure like how much they're doing. So I mean, you literally could just hold the sustain pedal down, and that's how you get that little effect that where it's like that's me holding the sustain pedal down. If you don't know what that is, that's a like just an extra accessory that you use on pianos to hold the notes. So for instance, without the sustain pedal, it's like that, and with a sustain pedal, you see how the notes are being held. So that's just another accessory you can buy if you have a keyboard, or usually, well, every piano has a sustain pedal like your traditional pianos. Okay, so that's what you're doing. So basically, you got that F in the bass, and then you're just going chromatically up from F, not skipping any notes. So all black, all white keys, just going up. Okay, and they kind of they doing it in a pattern, but just you can just go up as much as you want, essentially. But that's essentially what they're doing in that little intro part. Okay, so just doing F in the bass and then going, not skipping any keys, going up. Okay. All right, and they just holding that sustain pedal down. So once you hear piano coming, you hear some lick like. All right. So that little lick is going to be It's gonna be and I'm gonna do it down here. I'm gonna show you why. Cause I want the chord to be right here. So I'm gonna do the lick down the they do it up here. Okay, but I'm gonna show you down here so I can do the chord and the lick. So it's gonna be F, G, F, D, E flat. Okay, and then we're gonna do a chord. So F, G, F, D, E flat, and then. All right. So one more time. All right. And the melody does go here, like but I just like to hit the chord, just because you're playing by yourself, you gotta do the bass and the chord. So okay, so then we hit this chord. It's gonna be a C minor 9. So you got a D, E flat, G, and B flat. Okay. And then this part is rhythmic, so meaning like you're kind of hitting it, like when she start the phrase. Daydreaming, I'm thinking of you. Daydreaming, I'm thinking of you. Like so, you kind of hitting it like with her as she's singing the part, okay? But essentially, she's doing that over this C minor 9 chord, okay? Real simple. C in the bass, D, E flat, G, B flat, okay? And then we got this look in my eyes, I think she's saying. So for that part, I'm doing the A flat, and I'm following the melody on the top note. So you got A flat in the bass, A flat, C, E flat. Okay, first chord, Second chord is going to be a G minor 7. You got G in the bass, got F, B flat, and you got D in the right. Okay? F, B flat, and D. Okay? Next chord is going to be an E flat triad. So you got E flat, in the bass, E flat, G, and B flat in the right. Okay? Boom, boom, boom. Okay? E flat triad. And then we're going to do a B flat. It's going to be the same chord we used off the G minor 7, if you notice. But it's just now we're playing the B flat in the bass. So we got a B flat, F, B flat, and D. Okay? So again, A flat triad, G minor 7, E flat, B flat. Then they're going to repeat that, but this time they're going to change the last chord. So same chord right here, A flat, same. G minor 7, same. E flat, triad the same, but now they're going to go. So F, G flat, major 7. So you got G flat, B flat, C sharp, and F. Okay. All right. So that's the last chord. So I'm gonna hold this for a couple seconds so you can get it, write it down. All right. And that's the reason why I got this software, guys. A lot of times people say, "Hey, do you have the chords or can you write them down?" But I paid for this software to make it easier for you guys to see it. You know what I mean? So that's why I hold the notes down a little bit so you can write everything down. All right, here we go. So you got look at eyes. All right, and then the second part of that, floating, I think. Okay, now when they hit this chord, they do another little chromatic walk up, and you can just start at F sharp and just do the same idea. Just do the same idea. Just do the same idea. Starting at F sharp and don't skip any notes. And you can hold down your sustain pedal. Okay, so when she comes in with the, I'm not sure if this is the verse or the chorus, but it's the first part of the song. I think she's saying, let me make sure. He's the kind of guy that would say, "Hey, baby." So I don't know if that's the chorus of the verse, but he's the kind of guy that says, "Hey, baby." This whole and we're doing that same C minor 9. Okay, so C in the bass, that same C minor 9 I taught you already. D, E flat, G, and B flat. Okay, so she does, you know. Alright, so then we're gonna do a B flat major 9. So you got B flats in the bass, you got C, D, F, and A. Okay? So B flats in the bass, left hand, C, D, F, and A in the right hand. Okay? Alright. And then that pretty much is the groove for a couple phrases. So she pretty much is just grooving off of that. And like the bass line, you could just use kind of hold the first prime. Okay, and we go switch to that B flat. And they kind of start this bossa nova kind of feel. So that bossa nova feel, when I say that, that just means if I'm playing the B flat as my bass note, I'm moving between the 1 and the 5, and sometimes I'll go back to the the octave. Like, so I'm using B flat, F, and B flat. So 1, 5, and then the octave. So pretty much like, so it's almost like a bounce. So you can kind of bounce off the 1, bounce off the 5. You kind of got some options here. You could go up. Up to the octave, you come back down to the 5. So that's essentially like to make it more like simple. That's basically what it to simplify the bossa nova. You just boom, and the chords kind of become like choppy. You just kind of stabbing them. You know what I mean? Not in particular pattern, but just kind of do something to make like if you're like make something comfortable for your playing style. All right, but anyway, so you got what else she saying? You can stay there too. Now, after they go from this B flat major 9, they switch to an F bass. So it's like an F13 sus, but guess what? It's the same right hand chord. Okay, so you're only switching the bass note. So instead of playing the C, you're playing the F now. All right, real simple, and you're still doing that bossa feel. And they're doing a little bit more with this feel. Like they're kind of like using like the 3, but like I said, I can show you like almost like. So they're kind of using like the 1, the 3. Using the 4 of that. So when I'm referencing numbers, I'm talking about, since I'm on F now, I'm using the F major scale. So if you're not familiar with your scales, you may not understand what I'm saying, but essentially I'm just going up the F major scale. So it's F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, F. Okay? I didn't play that finger-wise the best way, but essentially, I'm just using that bass. I'm using that scale to pick a bass. So I mean, it's like it's a little bit advanced bass playing, but essentially that's all. You could just use that 1-5-1, which would be C and F. If you want to put that 3rd, the 4th, the 5, you could do maybe that. The 3 to the 4 to the 5, you want to add something like that, that'd be cool. Alright. So anyway, you got this chord. And essentially she stays on that chord until they get to the little change. Okay? So I'm gonna play through that part. Okay, so let's start from the first part. Then we got to the groove. Now we're going to the F. Back to the B flat. So so you got the C minor twice, and then you got the B major 9 twice. But I mean twice, I mean like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. It's the second measure. 3, 4. Well, you don't really have to bounce the C minor. I forgot about that. I'm just bouncing it. But 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. B flat minor. And the B flat is when you start grooving. And then we go to the F 2 times. 2, 2, 3. And then we're gonna go to the B flat again. Hey, real simple. And now we're gonna stay on that F. And this is when they start doing like the little extra bass walk when they use the 3, the 4, and all that stuff. All right. So the pattern is 2 C's, 2 measures of C, 2 measures of B flat, then 2 measures of F, 2 measures of B flat, and then we're into the groove. And we're gonna just stay on that F until we take it out. So when you're taking it out, it's gonna be a D minor. So when she says I'm loving him a little bit, dun, 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 dun. All right. So that little change is gonna be D minor. You're gonna have D in the bass, A, D, and F. Then we're gonna do G minor. So you're gonna have G, B flat, D, and G. Okay, so again. Alright, D minor, A, D, F, and D in the left. Then we can go up to G minor. So G, A, G, B flat, D, and G in my right. Real simple. And then we're gonna do this E flat minor. It's gonna be E flat, B flat, D, or what is this? B flat, E flat, and G flats. Okay. And then you're gonna add a C in your right hand, and then go to the C bass. So it's like a C minor 7 flat 5. Okay. So it's the E minor. And then you add the C in the right and a C in the bass. Put C in the bass. All right, so that part is pretty much you grooving. And then she right back into the groove. And I mean, so basically, this song essentially, it has like pretty much 2 different parts. Like as far as like the chorus and the verse. So she's either going, she's just staying on that F, the F13, or she's like the F13 twice to the B flat major 9 twice. So the only time she does the C minor 9 is in the beginning, like when she first get into the song, and then at the end when she's taking it out. When she's going like, cause basically that like she does that C minor 9 like pretty much when she says, I'm thinking of you. That little part, and she opens up the first verse of the song on that, or the chorus, whatever that first part is. And then when she takes the song out, she goes back into the when I'm thinking of you, then I'm thinking of you. And then she does the other thing again. Then she goes back to that part. Whatever that part is. And then she does the chromatic again. So this song is super easy, man. It's just about the groove. And they're kind of just talking over those, like when you're doing that chromatic walk up from the F sharp. So, like I said, once you get the pattern, I mean, that's pretty much the whole song. And that's why I played through it in the beginning. So, just a reference, just go back to the beginning and you can kind of see, the pattern that I played to get back to the top. or when you get all the chords down, you can go back and play with the record, or play with me. But yeah, so that's essentially it. You got I'm thinking of you. She's doing that, and then I just did it. And then she starts off on this. And then she's here. And then she goes again, B flat. And then now she's into the groove off the F. Stay in that groove for a little bit. And then she switches to. She bounces that. Then she back into the groove. So like I said, it's an alternation between pretty much those chords. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this lesson. If you got any questions, hit me up. Leave me a comment, or go to Instagram and follow me on at Casual Keyboard Guy. And let's build this community up. And we'll be probably putting out another video. I'm gonna try to put out 3 videos today. So y'all pray for me. But that's the first one of the day, and I hopefully you enjoy this one. Take your time with it and have some fun. All right, guys. Casual Keyboard Guy signing off. Peace.